Star of the Wise 3, where we look at the internal pathways of the pentagram using the Minor Arcana. And this time we're going to be looking at the first leg here from 1 to 2. And to help better explain these, we're going to be using as well the 4 elements, actually 5 if we count spirit. So we're going to be transitioning on the first leg or first pathway from spirit to fire. And this is what our examination will look like. So here we progress from 1 to 2, the magician to the high priestess. The internal values on this pathway are 9, the hermit, and 7, the chariot. If we combine the first 2 together, 9 and 1, we have 10, which is the wheel of fortune. This reduces down to 1, or the magician. In the second step of this pathway, 9 to 7. In this transition, 9 and 7 combined together forms 16, which is the tower, and that reduces to 7, the chariot. Then, in the final third step, we have 7 transition to 2. Those 2 combined together form 9, the hermit. So, when we combine 1 and 2, the poles at each end of this leg or pathway, they combine together to give an overall experience of 3, the Empress. If we take the internal values, 9 and 7, and 16, the tower, and combine that with the outer experience of 3, the Empress, we come up with 16 plus 3, that equals 19, the Sun. So this indicates that once you gain some understanding of your material affairs and you are able to discard many of the beliefs that are holding you back and use that to then fuel your efforts to move forward, you will then be able to better see and understand exactly what is going on, what is happening to you. Now, one thing that happens here is once we reach 2, we are transitioning from spirit to fire. And so the high priestess becomes the 2 of Wands. How does that happen? That's something a person walking this path would have to figure out. And I also want to stress while doing this that what I'm outlining here is not the path that everyone should take. There is no one true way. This is rather a path that can be developed if we take these principles and deliberately apply them to our life.